The box is one of the most commonly used tools for the handstand propedeutics, but today I want to explain you how to use it effectively to avoid common mistakes and develop balance. Hey Balancer, welcome in this another video. If you don't know me yet, I'm Francesco Mazzone, founder of the online Handstand Academy, the academy with the most proven results that you can check out by clicking the link in the description down below. And we help people to get out of their standstill, whether they're still trying to learn the freestanding handstand or the advanced element of balance, all thanks to an extremely technical approach of this discipline. Now Balancer, get ready and let's dive into the practice. As an elevation, you can use, for example, a table or two boxes, or in my case, I will use this railing. The most important thing is that the elevation is high up to your iliac crest. This is the most important thing because allow us to position ourselves in the right position. First thing first, we start with the tuck position. That is the most famous position with a riser. The most common mistake in this position is that so many people try to get in this position and do the crunch with the head in this way. Instead, the most important thing in this position is to understand how to push with the shoulders and flex the thorax this way. So you need to avoid to bring the head in. Because if you move the head, you feel that you are flexing your thorax, so you are doing a crunch, but it's not the right input that we need to give to the body. Because when you are in a handstand, you cannot move your head and look your belly, for example. So you need to keep the gaze between your thumbs and from here, push with the shoulder and flex the thorax. So the next step from here is to bring the hands slightly behind the pelvis and reach this position. When you are here and you are inclinated towards the back, you feel more weight on your fingers. And this is the right goal that we need to achieve. These are the two main aspects that we need to take care about the tuck position, because it is widely used as a propedeutic, but the majority of the people fail when it comes to the tuck position because they don't understand the goal of this position. The goal of this position is to bring your hands behind your pelvis and reach this inclinated position and start to feel the leaning of the body towards the back. Now, let's go back a little bit. Why I was telling you that the riser should be the same height as your iliac crest. Because if you lack on posterior chains mobility, you are not allowed to bring your hands behind your pelvis. And let me show you how. So for example, you're using a lower riser, and if you lack on the posterior chains mobility, you are right here and you start to feel tension on your back and your shoulders. You are not allowed to go closer to the riser. To make it easier, you need to elevate more your legs, as in this case. So you extend a little bit more your posterior chain. And from this position, it's easier to bring the hands behind your pelvis. Pay so much attention at the height of the elevation because it will be one of the key aspects for the exercises that I will show you later. The second propedeutics that is widely used is the L position, but pay close attention to these details that I'll show you now. These are the L position, and from here, the people try to reach the alignment. The arms, shoulders, thorax, hips, and legs in the same line, but from this position you are not allowed to seek balance. You need to open your pelvis, move your legs, and from here you risk to fall. This exercise is really good to understand how to align your body, but when it comes to the balance, you need to pay attention to so many details because it is one of the most important exercises to understand the balance and the kick-up. But how you can improve it? Let me show you a little tip. When you're here in the L position, bend your legs, bring your hands under the hips. In this moment, extend one leg, keeping the line with the thorax. This way, bring your thorax high, and then you can extend your leg. As you can see, I'm not perpendicular to the floor, but I'm inclinated towards the back. This way, I can break with my fingers, so I need to press them on the ground. And from this position, I can work on the balance. From here, I release the finger pressure. I feel the body lift from the riser, press with the fingers to come back. Release the pressure of the fingers, I'm falling towards the back, and press the fingers to come back. As you can see, I'm not aligned perpendicular to the floor as now, and try to lift my legs up, because in this case I need to move my legs and I need to move my body. Instead, if I position my hands a little bit closer to the riser and I'm inclinated towards the back, my body is completely still and I need just release the pressure of the fingers to lift my body up. So I'm not moving my legs in this case. If you struggle a little bit in that position, there is one propedeutics that is a little bit easier, especially for the mobility. So if you feel so much tension in your legs, you can use the propedeutics of one leg. Starting from the tuck position, you need to reach the inclinated position as we seen before. Bring one leg up in the direction of the belly, and then you can bring it towards the back. Pay attention to keep your pelvis closed in retroversion. From this position, release the pressure of the fingers and press again. Release the finger pressure and press again. If you feel too much that you're falling, just bring forward your hands in this way. And try again. Release the finger pressure and start to feel the falling towards the back and press again. In this position, you need to avoid to move your legs, as in this case, because you feel the balance, but you cannot control your hips. In majority of the cases, you will fall towards the back, so pay attention. Position yourself in the right position, pay attention to all these activations, so the shoulder push, thoracic flexion and pelvis retroversion, and just after that, make your body completely still and in tension, and then you can work on the balance just by releasing your finger and press with the fingers. Also, another common mistake that is made when it comes the one leg position on the riser is that people are looking just for the alignment as the L position, so here, but when they try to lift up the leg, they fall in the direction of the belly. But because the center of gravity is not in the center of the hands, in this way. From here, we release the finger pressure and we can see that we lift up from the riser. As you can see, when I lift from the riser, I don't move my legs this way. Because if I move the leg, I don't control my hips. In this case, I will fall. My suggestion at the beginning is to understand how to work the balance with the body completely still. When you manage the balance with the body completely still and you manage the lift from the riser, then you can start to work on the transition. That is a different chapter from the lift that I showed you. As we've seen before, to develop the balance for the handstand is not just about position yourself and try to seek in balance. There are so many propedeutics and you need to take care about so many details. So you need to work on the right positioning, the perception of the body, and especially the coordination to develop the balance. So balancer, if the handstand is your priority and you want to start right pathway to reach your goal, I invite you to click the link in the description down below where you can apply for the coaching path. Balancer, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and I'll see you upside down.